Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Mark, and I review BRIO and other wooden locomotives. That is my kitty cat. He usually likes to be in the videos. I can't help it. It's just his way. And today we're looking at this. And this is something I had never really seen before. I'd never noticed this. From BRIO, this is the Market Stand. And this is BRIO 33946. I actually found this online on Amazon. There's a link below. But yeah, I've never seen this in the store. And appears to just be kind of a produce stand, fruit stand kind of thing. Cool accessory for your layout. So let's open it up and take a look. Hopefully this guy will let me do my job. Alrighty, let's take a look here. Some instructions. Interesting. Sorry about the shakiness. A little hard to do this with one hand. All right, we got a figure. Okay, and that is it. Okay, so good news for mom and dad. This comes basically fully assembled. I thought there was going to be some brief assembly involved, but no, it comes like this. This canopy will slide right off, but it's easy to put back on. And as you can see, it's got a kind of a produce stand. It's got a BRIO logo on it. Nice little pavers. And we get a figure, got a produce salesman, I guess. And we get some produce. Looks like we get carrots and broccoli, yuck, and tomatoes, also yuck. I'm down with the carrots though. All right, so here's our produce out of the box, and these just fit right in here like this. And your youngster can move them around, change the order. Come out real easy. So that is how that works. That's simple enough. And then let's talk about this figure that comes with the set. So we have a gentleman here, and I am a little hesitant to bring this up. Looks like he's wearing a hoodie. That's cool. And he's like the same size and stuff as the other figures that come with other sets. So if you have a passenger train or something, he can go in there, go for a ride. Maybe he needs to go to work to get to his produce stand or whatever. So I mean, there's some play options with that. This is something that would probably work real nicely, like if you have a station or something like that. This would work really nice next to that, I think, because you do see that if you're a train passenger or whatever at the train station. Sometimes there's guys selling stuff, selling food. So that's kind of a cool thing. And then this guy, I don't know what to make of this. Looks like he's got a BRIO shirt on, but it's covered up by his hoodie jacket thing a little bit. He's a little darker than some of the Caucasian figurines I have, so I don't know if he's meant to maybe be a little more Hispanic or something, and he's certainly dressed. I say that, you guys see my last name, it's Spanish, but I say that I'm slightly amused. I'm not somebody that gets offended about things, but he's kind of dressed like the guys that sell produce and stuff like on the side of the freeway. Like I grew up in California and stuff, and like that's just kind of how they are when they're selling at the freeway exit and stuff. They got guys selling produce, and they're always kind of dressed like this. There's usually a baseball hat too. Red hat's an interesting choice for BRIO, since that red hats are now much more associated with somebody else. Doesn't say MAGA on it or anything though. So, but it's just kind of a couple interesting choices, but fun. It's nothing to be bothered about or offended about or anything like that. It's maybe there's a little stereotype there, but I think it's fine. It doesn't bother me. And before anyone gets real mad in the comments, I'm gonna say it's okay for me to talk about that given my Spanish last name, but it just kind of amused me, and I can think of all the things my dad would have to say about that. I did notice something interesting about these that I should share with you. I wasn't expecting this when I bought the set. I was really kind of surprised. I thought a produce stand was kind of an interesting thing, and I thought it was a little boring at first, but I didn't know this about the produce. Check that out. So if you have some flat cars like these that come from other sets, and this is a pretty common thing if you have various BRIOs, these usually hold containers or tanker or different stuff like that, but you could be a train that is hauling produce. What do you think? You don't like veggies? Yeah, you like tuna. So you could have a train hauling produce, and that's a real thing, believe it or not. Lots of it's not just like older. You see it like on older model railroads and stuff, but today there's still lots of Union Pacific in particular. They haul a lot of produce between like Chicago and Seattle. That northern route. That's if you're taking Amtrak along that route through those northern states. Oh, I did not mean to run you over. I'm very sorry. But it's called the Empire Builder route. But there's an express train with fruit and produce that runs very fast. It's a Union Pacific train. Just a big train full of refrigerated cars that haul all kinds of fruits and veggies. So, at least in the United States, not weird to see a train hauling produce. I don't know how that works in the rest of the world though. So, just other play options. Your produce train might be delivering to the produce stand. That would make perfect sense. So if you have a little spur line like I have set up right there, the train comes and delivers it. You got it almost like an industry or something on a railroad. Makes that kind of fun. This is something, when I bought it, I'm sorry, off the top of my head, I usually kind of make a note before I do the videos of how much stuff costs so I could tell you, and I forgot. There will be a link in the description. I have a Amazon affiliate link down there, so this is something you want to check out. It was not too pricey. I want to say it was like 15 bucks. Maybe it was 20. I really hope I'm not misquoting that, but I don't remember it being pricey. That was one of the reasons I bought it, because it didn't seem too interesting. But now that I have it, I'm like, oh, this is actually a cool accessory. And I love that you can include the produce on your train. And an extra figure and stuff is always good. You always need more passengers if you have a passenger train. So I think this is actually, I'm going to give this one a thumbs up. This is just much cooler than I expected in some ways, and it's always nice to have a building and stuff on the layout. So yeah, I mean, for the price, I think this one's a winner. So that's gonna do it for today's video. Coming up I have a vintage BRIO set to review, still in the box. Very complete and everything from back in the 1980s. I'm also going to be reviewing some stuff for you football fans, because college football starts on Saturday. So I got special trains that you guys might find fascinating, or for your little football fan at home, or for the little guy you are trying to get addicted on football. So be sure to tune in for that. And that'll be fun. I wish they sold more of these, honestly. If there was a set with other fruits and veggies I could buy, that would be cool. I'd be down for that. But this is a good idea. I thought a produce stand was going to be kind of a boring thing, and I actually really like it.